Sometimes the most powerful stories are told in just a few lines. Pittsburgh native Hannah Rosenberg has turned her poetry into a USA Today bestseller with Same. And she joins us now to talk about her writing journey and the message behind her book. Welcome, Hannah. Welcome home.
Thank you so much, Heather. I'm so excited to be here.
We are excited to have you. And I became familiar with your book and then that you were from Pittsburgh.
Yes.
After it was one of our books of the month with the Allegheny County Library Association, and just connecting with you, finding out there was this.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
Pittsburgh was home for you.
Yes, Pittsburgh is home, and it was such a Pittsburgh story. One of my friends texted me and she said, "Oh my gosh, my sister-in-law just saw your book on PTL." And so I was like, "Oh, Heather, thank you."
This is amazing. And you know, I love reading through this because the title is called Same, and in reading a lot of this poetry, I feel that you're reading through them and you're like, yeah, same girl. Like, yeah. I'm going through the same thing in some way or another, and that's kind of what you wanted to evoke in people.
Exactly, yes. My poetry, I write about everyday life, relationships, motherhood, friendship, and the joy that we feel and the hard feelings. And so the title, when I was thinking of it, I really wanted people to feel like that feeling of safe.
That feeling.
Yes.
You know, one of my favorites in here, because you talk a lot, like you said, marriage and raising children and all of that going through your past self, your future self.
Yes.
But one of my favorite is you dig into how we treat our bodies a lot, because, you know, as little girls and growing up, we are constantly fed these messages, and I related so much to these. One of the poems is called "I Took My Thighs to the Beach," and it just feels. They asked if I could be in a picture just as they were, and when I hesitated, they winced. And I thought, oh my gosh, we treat our bodies so harshly and so mean.
Yes.
And you are able to simplify things in such a short way.
Thank you. I think that's one of the kind of goals that I have for writing, is to process my own feelings and to work on things that I'm going through, and especially now having daughters and so many nieces, like trying to change the stories that I've been fed through like my whole life about how we should think about and talk to our bodies. I want to change the narrative for that, and I really try to do that through my writing.
And so your journey has taken you from growing up in Fox Chapel to Boston to now Philadelphia. You're doing, as we saw in some of these videos, a lot of readings where you're reading from your book, and I'm seeing these crowds of women who are gathering to hear you. What has the response been like from other women?
I mean, it's been incredible. I think, so I started my poetry blog in 2020, and I knew that it would help me kind of, like I said, like writing has always been just such a safe space for me, but I was not expecting the community that would form around it. I have the most amazing community of readers.
And there's such this, I don't know what it is, like this wall. When people hear poetry, they're like, oh, that's not for me.
Yes.
But it's not what you think. It's not this rhyming prose. Like, it just is.
Yeah.
I don't know, how do you describe it?
I heard another poet say she looked up the definition for poetry, and it was like, poetry can be anything. And I think that's true. That's it. That is it. You can. I kind of write like narrative poetry. I like to write stories. I like to write about my life and daily life. But really, it can be anything. So, I mean, I think that's the message.
You make
too.
it yours.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to read us one of your poems.
Yes.
What is this called?
So this is Marriage of Friends, and I love to write about friendship. I say for every poem I write for my husbands, I write one for my friends too. And so I'm trying to fill the world with poetry for friends as well. So this is called Marriage of Friends. My life is filled with the souls of women I love, the ones who make my belly ache from laughter, the ones who catch my tears, who show up on my doorstep to celebrate and grieve, who stand up for me when I put myself down. Women who will love my children, dance as we age, protect my secrets, share in my joy, sing even when we're sinking in sorrow. They walk close, promising their lives to me. A marriage without a wedding, a commitment without a ring. If you have these women, remember, the soulmate is a wonderful thought, but look how beautiful these love stories are. Look how they make you full.
Oh my gosh, and doesn't that just make you want to call your friend? Like, that's exactly what same girl, right?
Same.
That's what I think every time I read one of your poems. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Heather.
Enjoy your stay back here at home in Pittsburgh, and to order Same and check out Hannah's poems on her Instagram page, and to check out her blog, just head to our website. We'll have a link for you there. Up next, history comes to life as America celebrates its 250th birthday. Boaz continues his tour of Western PA, and his next stop, a legendary inn that's welcomed presidents and some of history's biggest names. Find out the who's who of historical guests next.